All right. We are live. I'm so glad that you're here as always. Liz here with Corporate Fitness Works. What you need with you today is a set of weights if you have them and a mat if you'd like. Or if you're inside, you can just be on carpeting or rug or something like that, and it'll all be good to go. All right. So let's get started with a warm-up. Just take it back into some hamstring curls. Kicking it back and forth. Warming up these big muscle groups. I kind of like this location. It's still sunny out, but you can see me a little bit better. All right. Kicking it back and forth. So nothing, I usually don't teach high impact anymore, which is kind of crazy, but my knees hurt a little bit. So nothing is going to be high impact. We're going to be doing every exercise with or without weights. Choice is yours for 30 seconds, 15 seconds rest, and then we'll move on to the next one. All right. Nice and easy. I just want you to pull that knee up to your chest. So again, like I said, 30 seconds on, 15 seconds rest. We have 5 exercises per round. We're not going to have an official rest until we make it through all 10 exercises, and then we can talk about it, except you guys can't talk to me about it, so I'll make up my own choice on that. All right. A few more, just pulling that knee up to your chest, pulling those shoulders back. A little bit more. We're going to go into 10 jumping jacks after this. Again, just waking up these muscle groups. All right, 10 jumping jacks whenever you're ready. You can step these out, just remember, or you can jump them all the way. We got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Okay. Nice big arm circles forward. Nice and big. Really exaggerated. All right. And backward. All right. Hug yourself. Drop your arms to your side. Hug yourself again. It just got a little windy here. All right. And we're just going to go into 5 nice, easy squats. You don't have to get all that deep. It's really just time to wake up those hips. So you're dropping it down. 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Okay, so 5 exercises, 30 seconds apiece. Our first exercise is we're going to do a squat. Again, you can always use your weights for any of these exercises, or if at any point you don't want to use your weights anymore, totally fine. A lot of them can be performed without any weight at all. All right, we are on 30 seconds. I must have logged out of my timer. Hold on. All right, so we're on 30 seconds, resting 15. Our first exercise up is a squat. All right, we're getting started right now. Grab that weight if you want, or 2, dropping it down. We're going by time, so you don't have to worry about how many reps you get. All focus on time, making sure that we can lift our toes up, that our knees aren't going over our toes, that our chest is lifted. Again, it's just 30 seconds on. You can do anything for 30 seconds. Our second exercise is we're going into an alternating reverse lunge, right? And again, hold your weight if you want, or use no weights at all. We're doing alternating reverse lunge. You can hold 2 weights as well if you'd like. Got a couple more seconds, stepping it out. Alternating reverse lunge starting now. So you're just dropping it back. Good. Keeping that chest lifted, not leaning forward, right? Nice straight line. Just dropping that back leg down. Both my knees are going to 90. My chest is up. I'm looking forward. Got a couple more seconds left. And rest. Next up, we are going to, now you need a weight if you have one. We're going into a single dumbbell press and clean, or clean and press. So basically all it is, my feet are a little bit wider than hip distance width apart. Squat down, grab my weight, press it over my head. We're going to alternate sides, getting started now. So again, I'm sitting my butt back here. I'm not just leaning over to grab this weight. I'm going into that squat. Good. Pressing it up over my head, alternating which side I'm lifting that weight up with. Nice work. Again, whatever pace you can do. And rest. Next up, we're going down onto our mat. We're doing a renegade row. So I'm going to put that weight in between my hands. I'm going to hold that high plank position. I'm just going to pull that weight up into that row position, right? I'm going to alternate which arm I'm lifting up with. Good. Nice wide stance here. Pulling that elbow back. Alternating arms. Again, my legs are in a nice wide position. You can always come down onto your knees here and pull back. Whatever you can do. And rest. That was quick. All right, now we're going into a bear hold with a knee tap, okay? So we're going to be here in this bear hold position. My knees are like an inch off the ground. I'm just going to alternate tapping my knee with my hand. We want to stay nice and steady. Engage that core. Good work. Nice. See, I have very little swivel with my hips. That core is burning. Nice work. Really squeeze your belly button to your spine. And rest. All right, those are our first 5 exercises. Our second 5, we're going with a forward lunge to a bicep curl. Alternating. Then we have squat jacks. You're going to need your weights. And 3, 2, 1. Stepping it forward. Bicep curl. Oh, sorry. Whoops. Forward. Bicep curl. Alternating that forward lunge. Good. Nice work. When we are lunging it forward, that knee is still not going over my toes. And rest. That last one up. All right. We have little squat jacks up next. Again, as high impact or as low impact as you want. Feet are starting together. Jump it out, touch the ground, come back up. Nice. So if you don't want to jump, you'll just step it out, squat down, step it back together. Step it out, back together. Whatever you want to do. I support you either way. Just remember, we're squatting down here. I'm not jumping and then bending over to touch. My butt's low. All right. We have straight leg sit-ups up next. So what that means is I'm going to be laying down on my mat. My feet are going to be out in front of me. Just sit all the way up, touch my toes. Starting now. So lowering it back down, sitting all the way up, reaching for my toes. Nice tight core. Reaching for those toes. I'm not using my arms to throw me up. I just use them to kind of balance me. And rest. We're going to be on the ground for our next 2. So we're going push-up with shoulder tap. So do 1 push-up, shoulder tap, push-up. Okay. Whenever you're ready in 3, 2, 1. So you're pushing it up, shoulder tap, nice tight core. Down for another push-up. So you can always be on your knees here too if you want. Doing your push-up, shoulder tap, okay? It's a push-up and a shoulder tap. Nice work. And rest. And our last exercise, we're doing tricep dips, okay? So you're going to be in like that little crab position, down on the ground. Then lift my butt up. I'm just going to drop those elbows down. And start. So you're just dropping it down, adding in that little bend in your arm. My elbows are pointing back. Whatever pace you can do. Nice work. Extending all the way back up. Feeling this nice burn. And that's it. So those are 10 exercises. I'm going to pause really quick. Grab some water if you want. I unfortunately left mine in the house. So I'm going to give you about a 30-second rest right now. Then we'll go back to the top and we'll go through all those exercises again. So I have a good feeling we'll be able to do this for 2 more rounds. All right. All right. If you're resting right now, just kind of make sure that it's active, even if you're drinking your water. Step your feet back and forth. Maybe walk it forward and back. Whatever space you got. And we're going to be back at the top. We're starting off with that squat, okay? I'm going to give you about 5 more seconds. Grab your weights if you don't have them right here. You can use 2 dumbbells if you want for the squat. You can use 1. Again, I'm cool with whatever you have. And if you don't want to use any while you're doing the squat, also totally cool. All right. In 3, 2, 1. We have our squat. I'm going to bring that weight up. Again, sitting nice and far back. Or if not, that's okay too. Go as far as your knees and your hips and your back feel comfortable with. Again, when I'm squatting, my butt is sitting back. My knees are not going over my toes. My chest is lifted. My chin is lifted. Couple more seconds. And rest. Okay, next up we have our alternating reverse lunge. Hold that weight or those weights if you want. Or don't. We're just alternating our reverse lunge. That's it. Holding that weight if you want. Just dropping it back, coming forward. Alternating sides. Keep that chest lifted. Holding that weight nice and tight, either on your chest or on your shoulders. Whatever you feel comfortable with. Really just dropping that back knee down, not pushing that front knee forward. Couple more seconds here. Good work. And rest. We have our single arm dumbbell clean and press. So I'm going to put that weight in between my feet. I'm just going to alternate pressing it up. Remember, we're squatting down here. 3, 2, 1. So you're dropping it down, pressing it all the way up, coming back down, switching hands, back up. Remember, we're squatting all the way down here. To get that, we're not bending over to pick up that weight. Be intentional with these movements. Couple more seconds. Get 1 more in. And rest. All right, we have our renegade row up next. So you'll put that weight on the floor in front of you, coming down in that high plank, either high plank or on your knees. Again, I'm cool with whatever. We're renegade row, all right? So we're here, high plank. My feet are nice and wide. Just going to alternate, pulling that weight up. Back in that row position. Nice, steady here. Keep it up. Again, you can always be on your knees here, rowing it up, and rest. All right, we have our bear hold with our knee taps. Final exercise in this round. Again, holding that bear position and just tapping our knee. Opposite knee, opposite hand. Nice tight core. I want the weight to be over the shoulders, not back in the heels. Good. Placing my hand underneath my shoulder after I pick it up. Breathing Nice and heavy if you're me at this point. And rest. All right. We have our forward lunge with our bicep curl up now, okay? Sorry, you can see me always wiping off my hands because it's a little dusty. All right. Forward lunge, bicep curl. 3, 2, 1. Forward lunge, bicep curl, step it back. Good. Alternating which leg I'm lunging with. Nice work. Again, the lunge forward is really making sure we're dropping that back knee, not pushing that front knee forward. And last one. Get up, rest. Okay, we have our squat jacks up next. So you're either jumping these or you're stepping them. Whatever you have in you at this point in Wednesday. All right, 3, 2, 1. Dropping it down. Good. Good. Remember, you can always step these if at any point you need to. So you're just stepping out, stepping in, touch it down. Good. Or you're jumping, touching down as far as you can go. And rest. All right. Straight leg sit-ups, then push-ups or shoulder taps. We're getting there. All the way down, straight leg sit-ups. 3, 2, 1. All the way down, all the way up. Again, really flexing our core here. We're not using our arms to give us any momentum. And rest. We have our push-ups with our shoulder taps up next. Couple more seconds, then we finish with our tricep dips. So right now, push-up, shoulder tap. 3, 2, 1. Whatever pace you can go at, always dropping to your knees if you need it, tapping it up. Just really trying to build some strength in our upper bodies. Adding in that shoulder tap, working that core. And rest. Last up in this round, we have our tricep dips. Forgot for a second. All right. Tricep dips up next. Again, started right now. All right. So I'm up, dropping down, bending those elbows. Extending all the way back up. Dropping that butt to the ground. Good work. And rest. Okay, so at this point, it is 12:18. I'll give you 30 seconds. Grab some water, maybe 40. And I think we'll go through at least the first round one more time. I want to make sure that I give you all plenty of time to stretch and cool down, but we'll at least go through that first round one more time. Or you know what? We're going to go through them both. We're going 30 seconds on, 10 seconds rest. After I get through this ad. Okay. All right, so 10 more seconds rest. We have our squat up first, okay? Grab your weights. We're doing every exercise one more time. 30 seconds on, 10 seconds rest. You got this. I want to make sure we get the most out of this workout today. Grab that weight if you want. Do it without weights. You know the drill. Squats up first. 3, 2, 1. We have our squat. Then we have our alternating reverse lunge. 30 seconds on, 10 seconds rest. Speeding it up a little bit, just less rest time. Still being intentional with our movements. We don't need to go any faster just because we have less time. All right. And rest. Next up, we have our alternating reverse lunge. Alternating reverse lunge. 3, 2, 1. So just dropping it back. Good. My chest is lifted. Just taking that right or left leg back. Both knees go to basically a 90-degree angle. We have 15 more seconds. Keep it up. Thank you all for being here. As always, let's finish strong together. And last one. All right, we have our clean and press up next. You're gonna set that weight in between your feet. I don't know if you can see all the sweat dripping off me. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Pressing it up. Good. Sit my butt back. Ten more seconds. All right, one more. Good. All right, we have our renegade row up next. Going down onto our mat. I'm so sweating. All right. Rowing it up, high plank. Alternating which side. Really pulling that arm back. And I guess if you don't have weights, you can do this position and just pull that arm back with no weight. And rest. Next up, we have our bear hold with our knee taps. In 3, 2, 1. Again, nice steady core, minimal movement here, alternating what hand and knee I'm touching. And rest. Sorry, I accidentally missed our little cue there. All right, we have our forward lunge with our bicep curl. Add in that bicep curl if you want. We're starting in 3, 2, 1. I'm just going to take one of my weights. I'm going to step forward, bicep curl. We're starting right now, if you haven't already. And rest. We have our squat jacks up next. We are powering through. 3, 2, 1. Squat jacks, whatever pace you're stepping it out, stepping it in, or jumping. By now, I think you all know that I support you either way, as long as you give it whatever you got, right? That's all we're looking for here. I have my squat jack going reverse right now. It's okay. There we go. Whoop. And rest. All right, straight leg sit-ups. Maybe down on the mat. Laying it all the way down. 3, 2, 1. Rolling it up, nice and intentional. All the way back down, nice and intentional. Want you to engage your core. I think that's what this exercise is supposed to be working. So let's make sure we use it. and rest. We have our push-up with our shoulder taps up next. 3, 2, 1. Doing the push-ups however you can. And last up, we have our tricep dips. All right. Last exercise of the day, tricep dips starting now. Keep it up. Stick with me. We're almost there. And that's it. Way to go. All right. Take a breather right now. Grab some water if you need it. Or a towel if you have one. I'm feeling good. Out of breath a little bit. Hope you are too. Hope you feel like you worked. All right. Nice and easy. Just going to take it, feet a little bit wider than hips distance width apart. I'm just going to roll it all the way forward. Nice and easy. Let everything hang here. If this feels like too much, you can always hold your elbows. Just relax. I feel the stretch already. All right, walking my hand over to my right leg, holding here for a second. You can always be at your calf or your shin if that feels better. Back to center, over to our left. Back to center, walking our hands a little bit behind us. Really feeling that stretch. All right, rolling it up nice and slow. Nice big shoulder shrugs back. And give me 5 forward. All right, nice big bear hug to yourself. Switch arms on top. I am really sweating right now. All right, reach those hands up over your head, interlace fingers, bending over my right side, feeling that stretch opening up so I'm not leaning over that chest, right? I want to be nice and open. Back to center, over to my left. Opening up that chest again. All right, back to center. Nice and easy. Dropping those arms to our side. A couple more hamstring curls. Just alternating, kicking it back. A few more. And then what I want you to do is a nice big final stretch. We're going to drop it down into a squat as deep as you can go without feeling like you're going to hurt yourself. Dropping it down into a squat, placing our hands on the ground, rolling up, straightening out those legs. Coming all the way up, reaching all the way up nice and high. Arms up overhead. And you're done. Way to go. Thank you so much, as always, for being here. And I will see you next week.